Hello, welcome back to the Beautiful Lawn. My name is Dan. We've got some good news for you. We're back on the project renovation, so sit back and enjoy. We've got a lot of work to do today. So I just finished running 4 passes with the push mower on the lowest setting, and it was dusty. I am covered in dirt. Clearly see it's mowing off a good deal of dead grass. And it's actually, in some areas, it's showing a lot of soil, which makes me think that maybe I don't need a dethatcher, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Well, I just got done scalping and I am dirty. Yeah, very glad I didn't use a new set of blades because I scraped the dirt a whole lot. Well, here's the lawn post scalp. I'll give you guys a close up here in a second, but that was definitely a lot dirtier and dustier of a job than I thought it was gonna be. So if you plan to tackle something like that, I'd recommend long sleeves. And here's a close up. Definitely see a lot of soil already. I'll see if I can get my hands on a dethatcher tomorrow just to open it up even a little bit more. But I really don't think it needs it. I don't know. Well, good morning everybody. It's the next day and we finally got our hands on a power rake or dethatcher or whatever you call it. And we're gonna rough some stuff up today. So this has more aggressive kind of flail blade type tines, and you're gonna set your depth and it'll actually scrape into the ground a little bit, which is what I'm looking for. But all this yakking, let's get to work. And this little lever here is where you set your depth. I think I'm gonna try it at 3 first and see how that goes, if that's taken off enough of what I'm looking for. If not, I can always go deeper or shallower. And for starting these machines, flip it on. You have your little gas lever there, make sure that's on. We'll see about the choke here. There we go. I'm just amazed at how well this machine works. It's self-propelled, so it does most of the work for you. And you can kind of decide how much or how aggressive you want to go. I'm going more on the aggressive side with this because I'm putting a bunch of topsoil over everything later on, but yeah, this machine works great. So this machine was really easy to use. If you're kind of thinking you're intimidated by it, I would say go ahead and try it out, because it is self-propelled in a way that the deeper you set your tines into the ground, that'll actually propel the machine more. So the deeper the tines are, the quicker the machine will go, or the vice versa, the higher the tines, the slower the machine will go. But it was, like I said, super easy to use. And it even kind of showcased the high spots and the low spots in the yard a little bit more for my leveling project, because it would just bite in hard on those high spots. So really glad I ended up renting this machine today. So ultimately what I'm trying to accomplish with this Dethatcher power rake deal is pretty much to tear up the yard. What I'm looking for is to open up the grass layer to the soil, so that way when I spread my seed, I'll have great seed to soil contact. It's not all just going to get caught up in the thatch layer of the grass. It'll actually make contact with the soil and start to germinate. So that's kind of what I'm doing, or why I'm doing this today. So the next plan of action is to get all this dead grass off the lawn. I think what I'm going to do is try my push mower with the bagger, raise the blades, and just use a suction of those blades to put it in a bag. But I might be going through probably 50 plus bags, we'll see. Well, I'll check back in when this job is done. This one's gonna take a while. Oh, there she is. Only 4 hours later, 24 bags, 3 tanks of gas, and 3 air filter cleanouts. We got her done. Well, the sun is setting on a very productive day. We got the lawn scalped, dethatched, and got everything bagged up. Oh, I'm so tired and so dirty, I need a shower. And if you notice the sprinklers running behind me, leave a guess down in the comments on why you think I'm soaking the lawn tonight. That'll be for tomorrow's project. Thanks for watching. Things I'm doing to get footage. I don't like heights.